Hiya YouTube and welcome to another video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips and black box locations on critical, regular and low for the raid starting on the 24th of October running through to the 30th of October, which is Project Titan week 205. We hope you continue to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even gift us $1 for a slice of pizza using the donation link in our description below, because any support you give us really does motivate us to make these early raid intel videos, which allows you to quickly complete the raids and collect the black boxes as soon as the Project Titan week begins. For critical this week, the modifiers will be Darkest Night, Limited Health Regen, and Juggler. This means you can start by destroying the 3 panels at Chemical Refinery, and then entering the arena there to fight Baal. After you win that fight, you can head into Sector 2. For Gargoyle, you just need to destroy the 3 panels at Forgotten Sanctuary, before you have access to the boss fight at Testing Zone. And Supercomputer requires you to press 4 nodes simultaneously, 2 at Camp Phoenix, and 2 at Salamander, which will open up Quantum at the building in the sea. After you've beaten both Titans in Sector 2, you can progress into Sector 3. Cerberus requires 2 intels at Prototype Workshop, before you head up to Lava Shield and interrogate 1 guy up there and also grab 1 intel. After that you'll need to press 4 nodes at Scandium Mine, before finally putting a password into the node at Red Phoenix. Doing all of that will open up the final Titan battle at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the critical raid. And if you're looking for the black box raid chests on critical this week, there are 2 boxes in Sector 1, the first at Chemical Refinery and the other at Heliport. Then there'll only be 1 box in Sector 2, which is at Forgotten Sanctuary, and finally there's 2 boxes in Sector 3, the first at Red Phoenix with the last one at Prototype Workshop. In summary, the modifiers are some of the most annoying and difficult ones in our opinion. Starting with Darkest Night, which many regular viewers to our channel will already know we don't particularly like, mainly because the way it was implemented seems to make the raid more frustrating than it does challenging. Next is Limited Health Regen, which generally means you'll need more syringes than normal, and if you forget to heal up after 1 fight, you could quite easily find yourself downed in the next. Finally there's Juggler, which although it can be combated lots of different ways, such as ammo increasing gear or using guns of the same ammo type, it does still occasionally leave you short on ammo if you do forget about it. As for the intel trail this week, it's probably a similar length or maybe slightly quicker than last week's raid. This is because Sector 1 only has 1 task to do, and that's at Chemical Refinery, which is where you need to be to fight Baal anyway. Then, in Sector 2 you'll need to use some communication to get through it quickly, because the nodes to press are spread out over 2 bases, and ideally you want to destroy the 3 panels at Forgotten Sanctuary before pressing the nodes, so that the players at Salamander can stay ready for the fight with Gargoyle. Finally, in Sector 3, it can look like there's a lot to do, but depending on your squad's ability, splitting up here could save a fair amount of time. That said, everyone will be needed at Scandium Mine for the nodes, and if someone does go down at one of the bases while alone, it can often cost the squad more time than splitting up actually saved. Overall, with the modifiers included, we think this raid will take around the 1 hour 10 minute mark to complete, but we do know that some players will speedrun this quicker, while others will prefer to work through the raid more slowly. So as always, if you do have any problems, please comment below and we'll try to help out so you can finish the raid and earn those rewards. Moving on to regular and low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel and black box locations. So start by defending the smoky node at Heliport. This will give you access to Baal at the Chemical Refinery, and after beating the tank Titan you can move into Sector 2. Gargoyle will require you to simultaneously press 4 nodes at Salamander, which opens up the arena at Testing Zone. Then Supercomputer needs 2 intels at Forgotten Sanctuary, before you can interrogate the guy wearing knee pads at Missile Site Ruins, and then input the password he gives you into the basement node at Missile Site Ruins as well. Doing all of that will allow you access to the Titan battle at the building in the sea. After beating Gargoyle and Quantum, you can advance into Sector 3. For Cerberus you first need to get 2 intels from Scandium Mine, then you'll need to defend the node at Red Phoenix, before heading into No Man's Land to destroy the 3 panels. Doing all of that gives you access to the raid boss battle at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the regular or low raids. And if you're looking for the black boxes on regular or low this week, there are 2 in Sector 1. The first at Chemical Refinery and the other is at Heliport. Then there's 2 more in Sector 2. The first one's at Testing Zone and the other at Missile Site Ruins. And finally there's 2 boxes in Sector 3. The first at Scandium Mine, with the last one being at No Man's Land. That's all for now. We hope you've enjoyed our Intel and Black Box video enough to leave a like and comment. Plus subscribe or donate if you haven't already. Although no pressure, because it's all of your support combined that really does motivate us to make our content. So until next time, peace out, the unlucky lads.